Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss case-based discussion. Our case is high caries rate. Summary: a 17-year-old patient present with carious lesion that is very large, and how would you manage this case? History: he has fallen from a building and has lower right side and left sharp edge that irritate his tongue. The patient is presented with a carious lesion, and this carious lesion occur because he has fallen, and a side of the lower right side is having a sharp edge that irritate his tongue. Now, medical history: he is fit otherwise. Extraoral examination: no submental, sublingual, cervical lymph nodes, they are not present. Intraoral examination: mucosa is healthy. Now, while doing intraoral examination, mandibular first molar is grossly carious. Sinus is discharging from the buccal aspect. In intraoral examination, what we see that mandibular first molar is grossly carious. Sinus is discharging from the tooth from its buccal aspect. Investigation: what we investigate, we do vitality test. Okay? In vitality test, what we observe that first molar respond to any other test, all other tooth are vital. We simply conclude that the first molar is non-vital and all other tooth appears vital. Now what we do next step, what we will take radiographs, different type of radiographs we will take. First is bite wing radiograph, next is periapical radiograph, third is dental panoramic radiograph. Why we take bite wing radiograph? To detect if any proximal caries is present or not. Periapical radiograph, we take periapical radiograph just to conclude that our molar requires endodontic treatment or it requires extraction. Why we take dental panoramic radiograph? Just a general survey to whether to know third molar is present or third molar is not present. Diagnosis: what we diagnosed after taking these radiograph, that patient is having non-vital lower right first molar. The lower right first molar is simply non-vital with sinus is discharging, therefore periapical abscess is present, hence the patient is classified in the risk of high risk caries. Now see the treatment, what we do, how to treat and how to manage this condition of a patient with high risk caries. Immediate phase: caries removal from lower first molar. What we do, we simply remove all the caries of the first molar, and what we do excess cavity preparation, irrigate that area properly with sodium hypo and saline. Okay? And then we paste temporary restoration over there. Then after recalling phase, we are done with BMP and obturation in subsequent visit. Then what we do, preventive care, we have to also do dietary analysis, give proper oral hygiene instructions and fluoride advice. Then recall, periodic recall is advised for the patient to check the case. Next, further the tooth requires indirect crown in long term as the tooth get weakened by endo treatment. This tooth requires crown as the tooth is weakened. We do endo treatment, the tooth get weakened. So this tooth requires a crown. So here we done with the case. Thank you.